Pistons to start out. So the Raptors starting five. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
VanVleet against Cunningham. Siakam right side. Pass to Anunoby. Good on the 13-footer.
Better facing up than back to the basket. Steal. Anunoby gets it done from the mid-range.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. Now here's Barnes. Inside, lets it go. And Cunningham pulls it down.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
Pulls it from the top of the key, and Detroit again with the bucket.
When the jumpers are falling for Cade Cunningham, it just adds another dimension to this team's offense.
Pass to Siakam. Up top Barnes. And here's VanVleet from the arc. And again, no good by Toronto. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And that one's good. Stewart.
An absolute bruiser inside. Stewart taking it right to the defender.
For Toronto, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. VanVleet against Cunningham. Looking to end the run. Got a hand on it. Now here's Stewart. Over to the wing. And here's Ivy from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
And Toronto calls time here. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. And there's VanVleet on the assist by Barnes.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
VanVleet against Cunningham. And there's the lob. And finished off by Stewart.
Wow, Stewart goes up and comes down hard, not allowing for any interference on the alley-oop.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. VanVleet, the pass to Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Siakam, right side. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Cunningham.
If you're Cunningham, keep going inside. Good things will happen.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
Now here's Achua. Trent outside. The shot. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, That's a good shot.
And Cunningham asked to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
Second team foul. At the line for your Pistons, Marvin Bagley III, shooting one.
Free throw good, Bagley. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Barnes.
2 minutes.
Van Vliet outside. Here's Achua. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Cunningham outside. Over Van Vliet. And Detroit again with the bucket.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Here's Barnes. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Hayes against Trent. Hayes, the pass to Bagley. And a nice finish on the layup. Bagley's got 5 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Toronto calls timeout. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
The Pistons making a switch here. Burks is checked in. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Hayes. And he lays it in on the break.
Great anticipation by Killian Hayes. Gets the pick, gets out in space, and finishes what he started.
Now here's Van Vliet. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Raptors substitution. Roll call.
.52 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6 to end the drought. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
Here's Hayes. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Fred Van Vliet.
When it comes to Killian Hayes, his playmaking has never been in question, and he's worked hard to turn his jump shot into an asset.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto.
At the line for one.
And the free throw, no good.
The size Hayes possesses at his position is unique. He's good at using his physical advantages.
Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And he's going for the oop here. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Wiseman. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
The Raptors making a switch here.
Chris Boucher.
And here's Barnes. Can't connect from short range. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
Here's Toronto with the ball. So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. They've got Scotty Barnes, Chris Boucher out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Trent in at the point. And Detroit has possession. Following the bucket by the Raptors. A nice shot by Ivy. We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Pass to Trent. The baseline J is on the way. Goes back up. No good that time. Now the Pistons take it the other way. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. A good look from Bogdanovich. And again, it's Detroit.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
With the lead they have, you might think they'd start to settle, but they are still going at the rim strong.
Here's Ivy. Give him 8 points now. Poke loose. Outside Barnes. Pass to Trent to stop the run. Rebound Detroit. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Duran, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Now here's Anunoby. Boucher finds Anunoby. Some solid defense from Stewart.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Now here's Poeltl. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
What vision from Poeltl, getting the pass over to the wide open man. You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria. Jakob Poeltl is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
Cunningham's checked in for Burks. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Connects from downtown. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
No hesitation from Fred Van Vliet. Assertive off the catch and shoot.
You know, Pirtle's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A., and I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops. But the game is growing there because of Jakob Pirtle. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And that one misses. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
He's the kind of player every team is looking for. Cunningham understands both how to move the ball and how to create for himself.
First free throw is good. Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality character veterans to help balance their roster, Smitty.
What they're doing, B.A., they're building an identity. You need those veteran players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro.
The Raptors making a switch here. Flynn's checked in. Now here's Trent. Pass to Achua. Here's Flynn. There's the triple. Livers with a rebound.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Ivy's got 13.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And stolen by Cunningham. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Wiseman. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Outside Anunoby. And here's Trent. Here's Wiseman. Cunningham outside. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Tonight is proving why Cunningham was the top pick in the draft. K can take over games.
Siakam. Fade away. Off the left rim and out. Detroit has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's Cunningham going inside.
So slithery and hard to stop on the drive. Cunningham just knows how to maneuver through defenses.
Siakam against Bagley. And stolen by Cunningham. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, thanks so much. I'm here with Dwayne Casey. Coach, are you pleased with the aggression getting downhill?
Well, it's one thing we had to do. We had to play with some force, get to the basket, get to the paint. Our paint numbers are off the charts once we get the ball in the paint. And I thought like our guys did it tonight.
I hope they can stay in attack mode. Thank you, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
It was all Cade Cunningham in the first quarter. He had 16 points, 5 steals, and a crazy number of assists. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Shaq, right? That's the point.
Obviously.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero bats. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Marvin Bagley is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Duren in at the center. That's the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Here's Van Vliet. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Bagley. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Bagley's got 10.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Knocked away. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. No good with the triple. Detroit has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. No coverage that time. Bogdanovic has gotten his second bucket.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovic forces you to extend your defense.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Siakam left side. And then Siakam with the jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Wonderful concentration by Cunningham, taking the contact and using his strength to finish the play.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense. And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
The Pistons making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. Barnes in the post. Bogdanovic on him. Van Vliet misses. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Cunningham against Van Vliet. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovic. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Bogdanovic has got 7 points in the game.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Now here's Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Fires for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Here's Duran. Give him 8 points now. And the shot goes down.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
It's great watching Fred catch fire. When this happens, he dominates games with his scoring.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duran, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Now here's Cunningham. 20 points for him. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Here's Van Vliet. 15 points in the game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running, attacking when they get the chance. Always a great idea.
Ivey's checked in for Hayes. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Knocks it loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Flynn comes in for Fred Van Vliet.
Team second. At the line for your Pistons, Corey Joseph. At the line for 1.
Toronto has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Trent outside. 51 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. They double him with Bagley. Just 4 to shoot. To halt the run. Trent's shot is off.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Boucher passes to Achua. Tipped away and stolen by Bagley. Here's Livers. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Over to the left wing. Here's Flynn. Misses the 3. The Pistons, another fast break opportunity here.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Raptors 5 right now. Malachi Flynn out there with Will Barton. Then there's Otto Porter. Then it's Thaddeus Young. They swipe it. Porter against Diallo. Pass to Flynn. Lots of room. The Pistons clear it. Bagley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Livers, guarded by Young. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
First team foul. At the line for Detroit, Isaiah Livers. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And for Toronto, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Here's Flynn, outside for Porter. And stolen by Bagley. And they're pushing it up. Here's Diallo. And again, it's Detroit converting.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Flynn. Knocks it down from distance. Flynn's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Joseph. And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. The Raptors will take it.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Toronto's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Stolen. And now the Pistons in transition. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive. Out left to the wing. From deep. Flynn's shot is off. Detroit has gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Pass to Joseph. Down low. Tipped. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Livers. Shots blocked. Now Porter. And here we go again. The Pistons on the break. Bagley finds Burks. Shoots over Barton. And Burks with the basket on the assist from Bagley.
That's where Burks has shown he can be efficient shooting the ball with the catch and release.
Here's Joseph. There's the drive. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensive foul.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Foul. Team second.
Magruder, he's checked in for the Pistons.
At the line for Detroit, Horry. Joseph, shooting one.
One shot.
For Toronto, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. To the paint. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders. Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Flynn. Barton outside. He's covered by Bagley. Can't hit from in close. The Pistons have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Diallo gets the bucket.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Boucher's checked in for Young. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Barton finds Porter. That's tipped. Boucher outside. To the middle. Here's Barton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
2 minutes.
Here's Joseph. Again, the Pistons score.
He's showing a lot of confidence in his ball handle. Going to the crossover to free himself up. Ooh, I love it.
It's 2-on-1.
That was a sensational pass. And then the catch and finish in the same motion? Ridiculous.
Alley-oops like that are so rare, you simply have to take a second to enjoy it. For Toronto, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Flynn. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3. Flynn's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Livers. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Not enough resistance defensively. That one ripe for the taking. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pistons.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Cade Cunningham.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense. Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
Malachi Flynn. Second personal
Young,
foul.
he's checked in for Toronto.
Team foul. At the line for Detroit.
Toronto's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Pass to Flynn. 6 to shoot. Here's Barton. Toronto the rebound. Outside for Porter. To the paint. And here's Young. And finally they hit one.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
At the line for your Pistons, Joseph Horry. Joseph at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Lets it go from deep. Good.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game.